Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and good morning to everybody in Tasmania, Australia. I'm Petey Doris with your call today or this morning, along with my colleague Craig Green, and we're standing here in Durham, North Carolina. 45-hour flight from Tasmania, Australia, as the national team is here in Durham, matching up with the Lady Warriors from Mount Zion Christian Academy right here in Durham, North Carolina. Welcome everybody aboard. My colleague Craig Green courtside with me. We got the best seat in the house, as they say, Craig.
Sure do, as we're here to see Basketball Tasmania, who have flown here good 25, 30 hours, depending on if they were able to get direct flights from out of New Zealand all the way here to RDU and land right here in Durham, North Carolina. Got a good crowd on hand too, Petey, to see them play. We just saw the end of the junior varsity game take place for the boys. Now the varsity girls are out here. It's a mismatch of their north and south teams for Basketball Tasmania that are here to take on Coach Reed's side in this exhibition matchup. Really excited to see the development of the Mount Zion girls, to see where they stand right now. You know, without their leader Bianca Negreros out there. Want to see what kind of development they have and what they're going to show us tonight.
You know, the mighty Warriors from Mount Zion, a team we're really well aware of this year. They dropped the game last night against Word of God on the road by 6 points to a really coached, well-disciplined Word of God Holy Rams team. Tonight they're looking to bounce back, and with only one more game next week at home, the mighty Warriors need to pick up the victory to start. Looking to start after the holiday break right here in Durham.
Yep, got to let it all hang out tonight and in their next contest. You don't want to leave anything in the tank. You want to empty your tank and give it all you got, and then take a long break for the holidays. And also, speaking of holidays, anybody watching out there who celebrates, want to say Happy Hanukkah to anyone out there who's celebrating as well. We're in the second night of that right now, PD. So got folks from Australia, Tasmania, New Zealand, Oceania watching right now. Got folks right here in the RDU region watching, celebrating holidays and just getting along some Friday night hoops. Nothing better and nothing finer than right here in Durham, North Carolina.
Yeah, so as Basketball Tasmania dropped the JV game, the Mighty Warriors pick up that victory tonight. Mighty Warriors are 1-0 on the season. On the evening or in the morning, wherever you tend to be watching at. But we're closing out our Friday here in Durham, North Carolina. But next up, we'll have the Mount Zion varsity girls matching up with the basketball Tasmania girls right here on High Level Media, NC.com. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with you guys. Welcome back to Durham as we're getting ready to get basketball started here. The Mighty Warriors in the basketball Tasmanian getting ready to get started. PD Doors Craig Green here courtside.
Got our starting lineups here. First for basketball Tasmania, they will start Macy McCullough, 0. Nikki Parker, number 37. Subi Dali, number 40. Portia Chopping, number 42. Eva Schultz, number 55. And out of bounds right now, belonging to the Mighty Warriors. They'll start Jay Okaru at number 23. Samaya Ibrahim. Emma Tepix. And there's a shot by Gigi Negreros, who's also starting. That's no good. Rebound comes down to basketball Tasmania. Pass inside. Long three from the corner. That's no good. Subi Dali misses. Rebound chased down and belongs to the visitors from Tasmania.
We'll put up a three from the right wing, and you can count that all the way from Tasmania to Australia with the three, the first points for tonight's matchup. Belongs to the Australian Lady Varsity Tanzania basketball.
Yeah, first three belong to Portia Shopping, who fired away from the elbow here right in front of our table. Knocked it down.
So we'll see how the Mighty Warriors on defense. That 2-3 zone, left-handed layup. Could not fall for Nikki Parker. As Gigi Negreros goes inside and back out to the right wing. Back inside on the mismatch, and coming out with the turnover is Subai Daly.
Yeah, Daly stepped on the line, turned it over herself, and goes right back to the Warriors.
Negreros looking inside to Ibrahim, and she'll try to drop it off. Look like she travels.
Okaru got two shots at it, and she got it to fall. So Mighty Warriors on the board.
As McClaw is fighting down low and coming out with it, the Mighty Warriors. 3-2 is your score early here in the first quarter from Durham, North Carolina, as Negreros travels but gets away with a call.
And Okaru got away with a offensive foul using the arm to extend. And
Negreros just threw up a hope and a prayer from the right top of the key. And she'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. Mighty Warriors, Negreros on the season is shooting a 43% from the line. The first one's too hard off the left side of the rim. With the clock stopped here as you approach the free throw line, it's something you want to do, Craig, is capitalize when the clock is stopped when you have a mismatch on size and down by 1.
Yep, got to knock down those free throws. Gigi missed both of them on this trip. Perhaps next time she'll do a little bit better. And it's still early in the game, so shouldn't, hopefully wouldn't affect the outcome that heavily right now. Still kind of in the feel-out process.
3 from the corner, and you can count it all day for Nikki Parker.
Nice stroke. Nikki Parker found herself wide open in the corner, launched and fired with no hesitation. There's a turnover.
Turnover, Mighty Warriors. Here comes the offense of Tasmania basketball chopping. Have an offensive foul belonging to Portia Chopping. That's her first, team's first. Correction, that was team's second. 6-2 early in the first quarter, 6 minutes away, and the Mighty Warriors looking to control the ball. Coming up the court is Gigi Negreros. And we got a kick ball on Subai Daly.
Yeah, Tasmania not making it easy at all on the Warriors. Full court pressing right from the jump.
The Mighty Warriors call a timeout, 30-second timeout. We're going to take it right with them. Mighty Warriors coming out of the timeout. 6-minute mark here. And Tasmania turns the ball right back over to Mighty Warriors. They kick it ahead, and it's Parker with 5 points.
The recipient and beneficiary of a turnover. That full court press really bothering the Warriors.
Warriors with their 4th turnover. It's Portia Chopping. Looking ahead, going to the right baseline and driving. Nice take to the cup for Daly. She has fouled. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And this time it'll be Ibrahim being tagged for the foul. Samaya got a little too much contact as Daly was making her way to the basket. And now she's at the line for 2, and she got the first one to fall.
Daly makes the first. Tasmanian basketball with 2 free throws. It's out to a 10-2 run.
And then Daly follows it up with being too aggressive against, almost called Gigi Bianca, against Gigi Negreros, and gives up an easy team foul. That's team foul number 3 on Basketball Tasmania.
Negreros looking for separation. Come back and out. Negreros go to Ibrahim. Ibrahim going to the cup, and it's stripped. No foul, no whistle, clean strip. And ahead, fundamentals of basketball, and Parker capitalizing.
And a really good find by Eva Schultz. The pass over the top, nicely done. And a 3 right there by Jay Okaru, who knocks it down. That's her 5th point of the game. The Warriors really needed that.
Needed a lift at the 4:45 mark. And falling to the floor is Parker.
You tell these girls have been working hard, Petey. This much I can tell you. The quality for Mount Zion has improved from the last time you and I were sitting in this gym. Just like you said, they played a really close game against Word of God. Didn't lose by it, lost by 6 points. You don't want to, no moral victories in losing, but still impressive that they were able to compete and they stay competitive.
Salcida missed the easy bunny in the paint, and here come Chopping in the offense. Down low, nice pass, nice look. Could not catch the break for Allie Reynolds. Ocure And a turnover, Mighty Warriors, 6th turnover, ahead to Reynolds, wraparound layup, and she is fouled. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's on Salcida.
Sarai pushed her in the back that time and was trying to prevent Reynolds from converting the layup. A good pass by Parker to find her down low.
Making a first free throw, making it 13-5 advantage. Second off the front of the rim.
More full court pressing here.
Rivera strapped in the backcourt, turns it over. Turnover back over and controlling the ball is Ibrahim, and she dribbles right into the hands of Daly.
Unofficially, PD, 10 turnovers for Mount Zion right now. It's part of the reason why they're down by 7 at this point, because they haven't been able to get the ball across the timeline cleanly. They haven't had too many clean looks at a shot either.
Parker will have a seat as checking back in the game is Daly. 3 on the way and off the mark. And as Hawkins gets stabbed out and stays right with Tasmania.
Good fundamental basketball so far by Basketball Tasmania.
Choppy puts up a 3 and out of bounds off of Tasmania. Mighty Warriors basketball. 3:16 left first quarter, 13-5.
More full court pressing here, and Warriors clear the timeline. Here's Negreros. That pass, too strong, another turnover. It's the 11th turnover for the Warriors.
Warriors cannot do anything on the offensive side but go right in the hands of the Tasmania bright gold jerseys. Reminds me of my high school colors back in the day, with gold and green. And there's the Mighty Warriors. When we talk them up, that is the 7th point for Joy. Tasmania answers back.
Chopping with a nice mid-range jump shot. Tell you what, little fade away, almost got it. Now, I will say this, Joy Okaru is going to have to be careful. She's been extending her arm to clear space. Referees have not called her for an offensive foul yet. She needs to really be careful doing that.
Nice take by Reynolds. And Reynolds picks up easy bucket for Tasmania. Set 19-7.
Little jump step into the paint, little drop step, and was able to convert the teardrop.
Akaru back to Negreros. Over to Ibrahim. Ibrahim looking to take Daly off the dribble. Salcida for a baseline jumper. Could not connect. Mighty Warriors with the ball. Akaru. And she misses the opportunity. Reynolds. Nice assist for Reynolds as Sophia Ryan picks up her first point, 21-7.
Yeah, Coach Reed has seen enough. He's going to talk it over before Sage Banks makes her way into the game.
Craig, as the Tasmania basketball team, first quarter is looking real strong, putting up 21 points to the Mighty Warriors 7. But it's all with the help of all 5 players on the court all at once.
Yeah, I mean, there's no iron team. I mean, you know, that's something that everybody knows, but we're seeing it right now from Basketball Tasmania. I mean, they're spreading the floor. They're getting everybody involved. And what they're doing defensively is they're sticking to their morals. They're sticking to what gets them, to what works for them. And they're pressing hard. And what's been happening is that Coach Reed's team has not been able to break the press. There's been 11 turnovers right now in the first quarter by the Warriors, and that's the reason why they're down by 14 points right now. I mean, if this stays up, I mean, it could get to be, you know, even worse before the first quarter ends. But if you're the Mighty Warriors, what you need to do here is you need to stay backcourt and help your mates out don't let them sink in the waters on their own. What's happening is they're trapping, they're getting stuck in one side of the court, they're picking up their dribble, and they have no support. And what happens is they throw errant passes into the middle of the court, and easily players are just picking them up and stealing the ball.
With Basketball Tasmania with 5 players in the scoring column for the Mighty Warriors, they have 1 player in the scoring column, Negreros. Mid-range jumper coming up short. Hauling down a long rebound and pushing ahead is Hawkins.
Mighty Warriors rebounding well, but they're still going 1 and out quite often.
3 on the way, and you can count it for Sophia Ryan, as that's her 5th consecutive point.
And a nice stroke. One thing we have been able to see here is that Basketball Tasmania, they can shoot, and they're willing to shoot from the perimeter.
Ibrahim with the up and under, nice take. Negreros with a 17-footer, nothing but nylon.
Way to crash the offensive boards and get a bucket, Gigi Negreros.
Ryan for the assist to Schultz, and hauling down a rebound, Tasmania. Parker for 3, and that's her favorite spot right there. That's her 3rd 3, Craig. Extends the lead 27-9.
Willing to shoot the basketball, we've seen it. Now what can Gigi do here with under 10 seconds?
Travels and gets away with the call. That's her unofficial 13th turnover here in the first quarter. Second 3 and a buzzard, and it does not fall for Sophia Ryan at the end of 1, 27-9. Tasmania basketball leads the Mighty Warriors. We'll be right back here on Mighty Warrior Sports Network. Welcome back to Durham, North Carolina, as we have the Tasmania basketball team leading the Mighty Warriors 27-9. The Tasmania basketball shooting 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. Mighty Warriors 0 for 2. The Tasmania basketball shooting 10 for 17. 3 threes as the Mighty Warriors shooting 4 for 13 through 1. Mighty Warriors with 13 costly turnovers. Speedy Norris, Craig Green, courtside, the best seat in the house in Durham tonight.
And Epitepix just dribbled the ball off of her forehead and went out of bounds, and it belongs to Basketball Tasmania. Had a hard time handling that pass.
Parker from the side, that she's hot. Parker heating up, baby, and ladies and gentlemen, 30-9.
And stepped on the end line. That's another turnover. Just a fundamental error, PD. 14 turnovers now for Mount Zion.
7:37 left, second quarter, 30-9. Nice take, stops and pops and does not connect as Eva Schultz. Okeru bringing the ball up the court. Dribbles right to the corner, Craig. That's one cautious. And Okeru with a long 2.
Nice stroke by Okeru. She's been able to find that jump shot tonight. She's up to 9 points.
And Okeru with the foul. (30-11), second quarter, live from Durham, North Carolina. Good morning, Australia. On this Friday evening here in Durham, it's Good Morning Saturday.
Yeah, can't say Arvo out there just yet. Good rebound by the Warriors. That's one thing they are doing well tonight, is rebounding the basketball.
Ibrahim's ball was right off of the leg of Ibrahim, and Turnover 15 for the Mighty Warriors.
I believe that was Parker down here, the last attempt. That was her first miss in quite a while. She had made 5 straight before that.
Parker shaking and baking, kicking it to the corner. Ibrahim with a steal. That's the first defensive steal for the Mighty Warriors tonight. Negreros for 17. Could not connect off the heel of the iron. Here comes McCullough. And Carew with the foul.
2 straight fouls on Carew. She has to be careful. Don't want to get yourself in foul trouble.
6:32 left, first half, 30-11. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's international battle on the hardwood here in Durham. Parker looking for separation, getting a screen between the legs and losing the ball to Ibrahim. Ibrahim with numbers. Looks for Negreros. Negreros will stop from 14 foot, and you can count that all night, Craig.
You can really tell the work that Coach Reed has been putting in with these girls. They're looking for each other. They're stopping and finding their spot on the floor and taking their shot. I'm really impressed by the work they're putting in.
Nice take is Eva Schultz. It's in the scoring column in the second quarter. Make it 32-13.
And Negreros not shy.
Reynolds straight to the cup and off the bottom of the board. She draws a foul as Coach Reed will look to substitute some Mighty Warriors in. 32-13, second quarter action live for Durham, North Carolina.
You got Okaru and Ibrahim both with 2 fouls, so it's got to be for one of them, I think.
Allie Reynolds misses the second free throw for Tasmania basketball.
Sarai Saucedo now in. She's going to replace Simaya Ibrahim. Yeah, Coach Myron Reed knows she's got two of her best players. So smart by Coach Reed to get them out of the game, give them a little break.
Allie Reynolds misses the 2 free throws, but McCullough gets a turnover and goes back up strong, make it 34-13.
Yeah, McCullough's first points of the game. She gets into the action. 16 turnovers by the Mighty Warriors.
As basketball Tasmania will pick up on full court, and Mighty Warriors put up a 3 as Gigi Negreros back for 15 foot and gets a block. Here comes Parker ahead to Allie Reynolds off the right side, and Reynolds makes up for the 2 missed free throws.
And quite often there's been a lot of transition with their players getting down court, having wide open layups the last couple trips down. Got to wonder if fatigue is a factor here defensively for Mount Zion.
Basketball Tasmania on a 6-0 run. 17th turnover, Parker looking at taking herself off the right side. It's 38-13. Ladies and gentlemen, this game could be academic real soon here in the first half. The Mighty Warriors continue to turn it over, and that's what they just did then.
18 turnovers.
Ibrahim checks in.
18 turnovers for the Warriors, and Coach Reed going to take a chance by putting Ibrahim back in the game with 2 fouls in the first half. He sees what you see, is that it's starting to slip away.
You see what I see every day as Warren G. I can throw some bars out there for you, Craig, but we'll do that on another game.
There we go.
Nice pass inside, back out. 3 on the way by Chopping, and Chopping chops away at it. 38-13. Negreiro is trying to shake and bake top of the key. Lobs it in to Ibrahim, and Ibrahim could not finish for the Mighty Warriors.
Good. That was good good execution by the Warriors despite not making the basket. I thought the pass was well, and I thought they got a good look at the bucket, just didn't get it to fall.
To the corner, Ava Hawkins. Worked the ball around the perimeter, back out. Nice ball movement by Basketball Tasmania.
Moving the ball well, trying to beat the zone. And they're going to call Sage Banks for that foul. That's her first. 4 fouls on Mount Zion. Next one will put Basketball Tasmania at the line.
Ibrahim goes back to Negreros. Negreros stopping and popping from the right wing and could not count it as Parker pulls down her 7th rebound. 3:27 left first half, 38-13. Ava Hawkins stands with it. Back out top. Looking at the zone defense by the Mighty Warriors. Portia Choppin going to baseline. Nice shot by Parker. That's her second miss. Parker still leads the way for Basketball Tasmania.
And she's had a fine first half. No doubt about it.
Negreros gets away with a travel. And McCullough, Macy McCullough, haul down the rebound for Basketball Tasmania. Parker inside. Cross-court pass. Chopping for three. Chopping away at the net with a three.
I could tell by the release on that one, Petey, that it looked like you had a good chance of going in. Beautiful release, catch, and fire by Portia Choppin.
That's what I looked like back in '96. Called me old Pistol Pete Maravich. It's miscommunication by Ibrahim and Okeru, as both of your forwards were out top of the key. No one underneath. Mighty Warriors trail 41-13. They'll check in Jones along with Salcida, as Banks will have a seat. Here comes Basketball Tasmania. We got doubleheader action from Durham as Basketball Tasmania varsity boys will chop it away against the Mighty Warriors as Chopping continues the hot streak from deep.
That's her third three of the game, second of this quarter. And she's feeling comfortable, feeling confident. You saw the look on her face when it sunk. That hoop's getting really big for her. She can end up sinking more and more as this game keeps on.
Mighty Warriors baseline jumper, hauling down a rebound, and coming ahead is Sophia Ryan. Mighty Warriors cannot set up on defense. Chopping to the corner. Cross-court pass. Nice way to whip it around to Hawkins. 1:17 left. They lob it in as McCullough. McCullough was stripped. Back out. McCullough says, I'll rebound off this three. Rush to the front iron. Craig, that looked like the perfect release.
It did. It looked good from here, just a little short. You know what to say about shooters. You miss long and short. You never miss side to side. You miss front and back.
Inside the final minute of first half, 44-13. And Basketball Tasmania.
They're really impressive. I'll say that much. I mean, their coach, super relaxed, hasn't got up to really say much. You know, they're just out there doing their thing.
Daly with a bunny, misses it, but going back up strong was McCullough.
Offensive board for Basketball Tasmania. They just pulled ahead in the rebounding edge. They have 17-16 in favor of Basketball Tasmania. Mount Zion crashing the boards. They just can't cash in second chances.
Okeru baseline misses. 10 seconds left. Subai Daly. Will she take the final shot or give it up? Inside and misses as McCullough coming up short. 46-13 halftime. The Mighty Warriors trail Basketball Tasmania. We'll be right back here with stats, facts, and figures after word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Durham, North Carolina, as Tasmania basketball leads the Mighty Warriors 46-13 for the matchup on the hardwood tonight in Durham. Taking a look at the stats from the first half, as the basketball Tasmania is shooting 54%, 18 for 33 from the field. The Mighty Warriors shooting 23%. The basketball Tasmania 46% from 3, 7 for 15 from deep. 18 rebounds for basketball Tasmania, 16 for the Mighty Warriors. 8 turnovers for basketball Tasmania, 18 for the Mighty Warriors. Biggest leads 33, and up where we set it right now, 46-13. Craig, you got a box scores from the first half.
For basketball Tasmania, they are led by Nikki Parker, 15 points. She's hit 3 3-pointers in the first half. Portia Chopping follows right behind, 13 points, 3 3-pointers of her own. That's followed up by Allie Reynolds and Sophie Ryan. Each have 5 points. Macy McCullough has 4 points. And Subi Daly and Eva Schultz follow up with 2 apiece. Then over in the box score for Mount Zion, Gigi Negreros, 4 points. J.O. Carew with 9 points of her own. So it's been a struggle in the first half for the Mighty Warriors, Petey, just like you said. 6 of 26 from the field. No mistaking that's not good enough to win the basketball game. So it's going to take a mighty effort from the Mighty Warriors here in the second half to get this deficit down. It's going to start, honestly, by trying to make sure that they can break the press of basketball Tasmania. Don't get stuck picking up your dribble. Help out your teammate when the press is on, and continue to get good shots. I mean, despite the deficit, Petey, I think we've seen some improvement from Coach Myron Reed's team. Again, they look decisive on offense. You know, they clearly have a plan when they come down court, and their defense looks somewhat improved as well. They just need to cash in on these offensive possessions and not have so many empty ones.
Definitely, Craig. The Mighty Warriors, you know, it's small improvements, but it's improvements. At least you're not going backwards. Last night, it's kind of hard for anybody, even NBA players, to come out and play 2 nights in a row.
That's right.
And you're expecting high school students. They traveled down to Raleigh last night, not too far. They put up a fight last night, lost by 6 to Word of God, and then they come back here, went to school all day, had a 30-minute delay in the opening tip-off here for the girls' game, and now you're telling me I have to run up and down the court like this against a well-disciplined basketball Tasmania. But like we said, small improvements. Maybe by the end of the season they make all the improvements, and going into next year, looking forward to next year. But the Mighty Warriors right now trail 46-13 as they come out of the timeout, come out of the locker room at halftime. Mighty Warriors trail Basketball Tasmania 46-13. We're going to come right back here inside the Warriors Den. You're listening to Warriors Basketball on Warriors Sports Network. Welcome back as we get ready to get the second half started here. 46-13. Tasmania basketball and the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion matching up on the hardwood here in Durham, North Carolina. As it's getting ready to go on a high noon in Australia. Third quarter getting ready to start here as the Mighty Warriors try to cut into the deficit against the basketball Tasmania. PD Doors Craig Green here, courtside, best seat in the house. As the Mighty Warriors with the ball to start the half as they go high post. And takes it straight to the hole, and Okeru continues to climb up the charts.
It's 11 points for Okeru, and again, PD, we talked about them having a plan offensively. Coach Reed comes right out, goes right to the bread and butter, and gets 2 points out of it.
Okeru. Team Tasmania coming up empty on their first trip. Okeru, 4 straight points, just like she opened up the game, Craig.
2 in a row. And again, talked about coming down, having a plan, forcing bad shots. That's one thing that they don't do often enough defensively. You look at that steal right there by Ibrahim in the open court.
And Ibrahim, Mighty Warriors open up to a 6-0 run here in the second half. Might make me eat the words as being academic.
Everybody in basketball makes a run, PD. All it takes is some dedication, some execution, and anybody can beat anybody.
Nice
on any
look
court.
Down low, and could not connect for Allie Reynolds, but as a rifling pass from Sophia Ryan. 46-13, Okeru could not connect. Ibrahim, flat-footed rebound and going up off the left side. Mighty Warriors coming out hot. Coach Reed gave him a lecture at the break. 8-0 run, Mighty Warriors. McCullough to the corner. Nice baseline rifle. Reverse layups blocked as Allie Reynolds will head to the charity stripe.
But Okeru could not defend without contact. So it'll be 3 on Samaya. And Allie Reynolds to the line makes her first free throw. I just thank everybody tuning in on the World Sports Broadcasting Network across the world.
Making both free throws. Allie Reynolds, last trip she is 1 for 2. As Basketball Tasmania has missed 3 free throws the entire game. They've shot 8. Turnover, and Allie Reynolds makes it 4 in a row.
Reynolds had time to turn around and look to make sure there was no Warriors behind her. She was all alone underneath the basket.
Ibrahim gets the lob and got a jump ball as Ibrahim had it above the defenders, brought it right down to their area. They tied up and jump ball, and Mighty Warriors turnover.
Turnover number 20, PD, for Mount Zion.
Nice backdoor cut, reverse layup is good, and counter for Sophia Ryan.
Yes, a beautiful look by McCullough to find her underneath the basket as well. Just passing out of the double team.
Turnaround acrobatic shot, as it was basically a no-look shot for Okeru.
Okeru's getting her shots up. That's her 6th attempt already in the first 5 minutes. Coach Reed clearly sees something down low with Okeru.
Nice look down low on the baseline, and missing was Allie Reynolds.
And, of course, there's Joy Okeru with the rebound.
Ibrahim trying to take it to the hole. Throws up a shot, and pulling down a rebound is Eva Schultz.
Still see the spacing, the fundamental play by Basketball Tasmania as
Macy McCullough was fouled.
Yep, and Daly missed the first attempt. So they're going to get Emma Tepix for her first.
52-23. Macy McCullough. Misses first free throw. Basketball Tasmania nearly perfect in the first half from the charity stripe. Splits on that trip. 30-point lead. Basketball Tasmania. Okeru puts up the shot in the strip. She regains the strip ball, goes up, brushes too hard off the iron. And McCullough with a rebound. Correction, that was Daly.
Ball movement is impressive by Basketball Tasmania to go around.
Baseline jump shot rattles out. Schultz with the rebound, and it's off of Basketball Tasmania. (53-23), 3:45 left. Okeru, baseline, kiss off the glass. Hit out by Ibrahim, saving it is Salcida. Ibrahim puts it on the floor, drops an elbow, kiss off the glass, and slapped out of bounds by Okeru. Fundamentals of basketball, Craig. When the ball is coming off, you don't slap at it, you try to grab it.
Yeah, there was a, it looks like we got a player shaken up. It's Subi Daly. May have to call timeout here as Basketball Australia only has 4 players Actually, no, they do have a fifth out there. I did not see that.
Pulled out 3 on the way for Reynolds, and Reynolds cannot connect.
And just like that, Ava Hawkins will sit.
Negreros speeding the ball in the front court. Going to Okeru. Okeru trying to shake and bake. Goes around, throws up some kind of shot, as you recall, as Schultz ahead to Reynolds. And Reynolds pulls it back out, waits for the rest of their teammates. Leading by 30. Parker. High post, nice backdoor cut. Going up and under is Sophia Ryan.
What a pass by Nikki Parker to find her. An incredible pass, no look bounce pass as she was traveling the baseline all alone, unguarded.
Carew shot. And picking on a foul is Eva Schultz. 2:20. 2:20 left, third quarter.
Just one foul on Basketball Tasmania this quarter. And Okeru makes the free throw. Sage Banks is waiting to come in. 2 for 2.
Mighty Warriors make both free throws. They trail 55-25. We're going to time out. Timeout. Basketball Tasmania with a ball with a 30-point advantage over the Mighty Warriors. Mighty Warriors still stay in the 2-3 zone. PD Doors Craig Green bringing you coverage from the Warriors Den in Durham, North Carolina. Chopping, high post. Nice lob in to Reynolds. Cross court to Ryan, and Ryan, Sophia Ryan draws the and one.
And Ryan finishes at the basket. Good job to collect the pass. Able to go up, absorb the contact, and get the call.
Ryan get majority of her points from inside the paint on the backdoor baseline. She's got multiple reverse layups on that backdoor cut. She has the vision of a guard making a three-point play.
Referees didn't signal who the foul was on, but a couple players on there for the Warriors. Nevertheless, foul called, basket counted, free throw converted.
58-25, Ibrahim falls to the floor, goes to Okeru, and Okeru stays right with it, going up strong off the offensive board. 27-57.
Okeru's taken about 11 or 12 shots this quarter alone, PD. She's getting plenty of looks. By far the best offensive quarter from Mount Zion this game.
Reynolds to Ryan. Corner to Choppy. Parker from the opposite corner. Three, no. Great ball movement by Basketball Tasmania. Eva Schultz for three from the right wing. Brushes the iron. And Saucedo with a rebound and hands it over to a point guard. With 1:03 left, third quarter. Trailing 58-27. And Okeru's shots off the mark.
Rebounds even, 25 apiece for both sides. And this quarter, PD, Mighty Warriors outscoring Basketball Tasmania 14-12.
Reynolds back out to Ryan, to the corner, chopping, baseline. Great ball movement. Way to pull the ball all the way around the perimeter. 3 by Chopping. 15-14 in the third quarter. Craig, we talked it up. 61-27.
Looked like a little version of a triangle also, Petey. You see them passing in threes to each other in a triangle motion. Not going to say it's directly out of Phil Jackson's playbook, but eerily reminiscent as the shooters roll for Joy Okaru. And this quarter alone, Petey, she's got 12 points.
Got 12 of the team's 16. 61-29 into 3. Fidelity Investments Money Quarters coming up next. You're listening to Warriors Basketball on Warriors Sports Network. 61-29 starting in Fidelity Investments Money Quarter from Durham. 61 for the Tasmania Basketball Club for the Mighty Warriors. They stand at 29. They outscored Basketball Tasmania in the third quarter, 16-15. But Mighty Warriors, Ibrahim gets within 30.
And a good, strong, decisive take by Samaya to go up to the basket. And now the Warriors have their 3 bigs in there, Banks, Ibrahim, and Okaru, trying to protect that rim at all costs. Make Basketball Australia just shoot long range.
3 on the way by McCullough.
It's 26 rebounds now for Mount Zion to 25 for Basketball Australia. Basketball Tasmania, I'm sorry.
Guerreros with a deep 2 off the left wing and coming down with the rebound. Subai Daly. Seven minutes of action left. Have not reached the 40-point running clock. The Mighty Warriors had a hot third quarter.
And good defense by Samaya Ibrahim to deflect the ball out of bounds. She jumped in the passing lane. She was about a tick of a second too late, otherwise she might have had a steal. And that jumper a little flat by Reynolds. And
pulling down a rebound. Here come the Mighty Warriors. Craig, it's been one big thing tonight as Mighty Warriors continue to climb as Mighty Warriors getting a little momentum. Down 61-33.
Okaru and Ibrahim getting the 2 buckets right now. Again, the Warriors getting out to a good start here in the fourth quarter. You know, erasing 28 points is a lot to ask, but I tell you what, very impressive start to the second half. Good third quarter for the Warriors. Let's see if they can follow up with another good fourth quarter.
Mighty Warriors on a current 6-0 run, dating back the last 4 minutes. Dating back to the third quarter, Okaru with a charge. She pushes off, throws the elbow.
And I'll tell you what, Petey, I've been telling you all night, well, I've been saying it all night, that they haven't been calling it. They finally caught Joey Okaru sticking that arm out, trying to clear space. Referees finally had enough of it.
Rifled around to McCullough. Over to Chop and cross-court pass, and Ibrahim stabs it out of bounds. We'll stay right with Basketball Tasmania.
Ibrahim, once again, presence on defense.
5:28 left, 61-33 is.
That ball movement again, Petey. It's thing of beauty by Basketball Tasmania. They move without the basketball. They look up. They have their eyes up. They're in triple threat position at all times. And for those of you who don't know, that's shooting, passing, or dribbling.
5-minute action here as Ibrahim continues to cut into the deficit. 61-35.
And a good two-person basketball there by Negreros and Ibrahim. Negreros, nice pass over the top to find Ibrahim going to the basket. And again, tell you what, Basketball Tasmania kind of underestimating Samaya Ibrahim's athleticism, as that's the second time she jumped into passing lane in as many possessions, nearly had a steal again.
Mighty Warriors 8-0 run dating back to the third quarter.
And they're going to let Gigi tie her shoe before they start play again. How nice of the referees to allow that to happen.
Trying to shake and bake is Allie Reynolds. Over to Choppy dumps a dump pass inside to McCullough. McCullough back out. 3. And that's short, Craig, as I believe the wind was felt in Tasmania, Australia.
Well, this much I can tell you. The threes were falling in the first half. Right now, I think the Chariot is turning into a pumpkin because they have not hit a three in quite some time. They hit one in the third quarter. That was chopping, but since then, it's been a big offer for Basketball Tasmania.
As Ibrahim makes it 37 points for the Mighty Warriors.
And they're up to 29 rebounds to 26 for Basketball Tasmania. Good screen by Daly. And there's another long, errant three ball right there, PD, that didn't fall. Another rebound for Mount Zion. Here, Coach Reed. Coach Reed imploring Emma Tepex to shoot.
Mighty Warriors trail 61-39. They've outscored Basketball Tasmania 26-15 in the second half. If they would have just had some action in the first quarter, Craig, we could have a nail biter down here in Durham. Turnover.
Gotcha, Coach Reed. There you go. And you hear the crowd getting fired up here. They're really digging the effort and the fight by these Warriors. They're giving it all they've got here. Halftime, PD, it was 46-19. So much improved performance by Mount Zion in the second half. Really good job by them, and they should be proud of the effort they've put forth in the second half.
Basketball Tasmania just worried about working the ball around the perimeter. 3 on the way, brushes the corner, and they get an offensive board. 2:52 left, 61-29, and they stop the blood gushing and making their first point since the minute mark.
Yep, Nikki Parker erasing the deficit as a three for Mount Zion as Jay Okaru hits the first three of the game. Second three of the game, actually, for the Lady Warriors.
63-42.
All right, that shot was blocked.
Checking in the game is Jones for the Mighty Warriors. Once was a 33-point deficit. It's cut to a 21.
Yep. 12 points made up by the Warriors. That's just from hard work, effort, and execution. Just a one-person press right now.
2 minutes of action left. Ibrahim going to work inside and fighting for it. And the Mighty Warriors come out with the ball. 2 minutes left. Okaru's three, short. Parker, the star in the first. Over to Ryan. One too many passes for Basketball Tasmania's. 3 on the way. Daly to McCullough. 1:31 left. And put back, and Basketball Tasmania only 2 points here in the fourth quarter, Craig.
Yeah, they've gone cold. First it was Daly, then it was Reynolds, then it was McCullough. None of them could convert.
Mighty Warriors on a 13-2 run, dating back to a minute to go in the third. Parker, can she get hot again? No. Ibrahim ahead, and it's off of Parker.
Grand total of 2 points in this fourth quarter for Basketball Tasmania. Meanwhile, Mighty Warriors, 13 points. 13-2, fourth quarter. Make it 16-2. That thing looked good coming off the hands of Joy Okaru. 18-point lead. I mean, looks like Basketball Tasmania's lead is safe, and there's the first points by Macy McCullough, PD, as Basketball Tasmania gets their fourth of the quarter.
At 33-point advantage at halftime. If you could cut that to 20, Mighty Warriors will be right back in this game. 43 seconds left. Basketball Tasmania will be victorious tonight as Ibrahim with the steal. Ibrahim looking to take 1-on-2. Back it down. Over to Negreros. Negreros, 15-footer, count it.
That jump shot, that mid-range jumper by Gigi Negreros from the elbow is a thing of beauty. She releases, fires with confidence, and sinks it more often than she misses. But again, too much Basketball Tasmania in the first half. Their fundamentals were outstanding. They played great team basketball, and it led to them winning this game 65-47. Mount Zion, nothing to be ashamed of. Fantastic second half. Let's see if they can see more of that their next game coming up next week.
All right, yeah, we'll come back here with final stats, facts, and figures of the ladies' game. Tasmania basketball defeats the Mighty Warriors 65-47. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Durham, North Carolina, as the Lady Warriors fail 65-47 against the Basketball Tasmania. PD Doors, Craig Green here, bringing you tip-to-horn coverage of the doubleheader tonight. Final box scores inside the box. Let's take a look at how the Tasmania basketball team squared up with the Mighty Warriors. Tasmania basketball team shooting 43% overall, shooting 30% from three. Out-rebounded the Mighty Warriors 34-21. Turnovers, the Mighty Warriors with 22. Basketball Tasmania with 13. And the biggest lead, 33 by Basketball Tasmania at halftime, 43-13. Mighty Warriors, as Basketball Tasmania went 1 for 11 in the second half. Mighty Warriors outscored Basketball Tasmania 34-19 in the second half. Mighty Warriors shot 57%, 42% from three, going 3 for 7. Rebounds, 31 for the Mighty Warriors, 22 turnovers, with only 4 turnovers in the second half. Craig, not a bad second half for the Mighty Warriors, but just falling deficit in the first half, 46-13. That's where the game was pretty much academic from there on.
That's right, and again, a fantastic second half for Mount Zion. Just like you mentioned, 16 points in the third quarter, 18 in the fourth. And they were led by Joy Okeru, 29 points for the Mighty Warriors. Sumaya Ibrahim, after that, 12 points. Gigi Negreros chipped in with 6. And for Basketball Tasmania, they were led by they were led by Nikki Parker, 17 points. Portia Chopping, 16 points. Sophie Ryan with 12. Allie Reynolds with 9. Macy McCullough with 8. They were also followed up with 2 points from Daly and Schultz as well. Hawkins did not get on the scoreboard, but again, impressive second half by Mount Zion. Just too little, too late for them to make a contest of it. But again, promising moments and promising basketball by Coach Reed's girls.
Yeah, you can't take nothing from basketball in Tasmania. You can't take nothing from the Lady Warriors going into the second half, but right now we have the varsity boys coming in. Basketball Tasmania and the Mighty Warriors coming up next on Warriors Sports Network. Welcome back to Durham, North Carolina, as a Tasmania basketball team matches up with the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion. PD Doors, Craig Green here, bringing you doubleheader coverage. 1:34 left. The Mighty Warriors looking to pick up the second victory tonight in the 3-game against the Basketball Tasmania's the junior varsity boys defeated Basketball Tasmania in the first game, but the Basketball Tasmania ladies defeated Mighty Warriors by 18, 65-47. Craig, whole lot faster pace here now as the Mighty Warriors dropped the game last night against Word of God, looking to rebound tonight with 63 seconds left until the tip-off.
And I'm curious to see the debut of Bryce Long, number 34, who came over from Myers Park in Charlotte. He's going to make his debut tonight for Mount Zion here in the next 45 seconds. And as we see the Warriors finishing their warm-ups, and want to see what kind of game comes out from Basketball Tasmania's senior team as they are getting final instructions from their coaching staff, as we are just under 30 seconds away from tip-off. The Mighty Warriors are ready. Got a nice crowd on hand here. I want to say thanks again to everyone who is watching live on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, Channel 10, High Level Media, and also highlevelmedianc.com as well. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and would like to say Arvo to everyone joining us down under in Australia.
As we're going to get started here from Durham, we'll start with the national anthems. Now they'll do the national anthem for America.
Send it to Whitney Houston.
All right, basketball getting ready to get started here in Durham as the final game of the battle from down under. Right here in Durham, PD Doors Craig Green bringing the coverage. Tip to horn of both games as 8 minutes on the clock as the Basketball Tasmania defeated the Mighty Warriors last game 65-47. The Varsity Boys coming up next. We'll take one final break. Welcome back to Durham, North Carolina, as the Basketball Tasmania and the Mighty Warriors look to square off inside the Warriors Den. PD Norris, Craig Green bringing you coverage tonight for tonight's doubleheader. Tripleheader, but we didn't bring you coverage of the JV game.
And got the starting lineups coming out for each side. Got Sam Percival coming over to our table greeting us. Roman Parker, James Lydon, Mason Ling, Ty Withers.
Xavier Toro is out for the Mighty Warriors tonight. See if the Mighty Warriors can get things started here. Jumping up, Prince jumping up against Mason Ling.
And starting for the Mighty Warriors will be Josh Branch, Antoine Mormon. Excuse me, Josh Branch, Rice Manning. Amari Jones, Prince Wakamoto, and Sharif Yahama.
Josh Branch controls the first hit for the Mighty Warriors. Manning over to Jones. Jones looking inside on a mismatch with Prince. Prince backing his man down. Spinning. Nice southpaw put up, and coming out with the rebound is Sam Percival. As Withers over to Ling. Faster pace here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all over the world. Nice put on the floor by Mason Ling, and put up a shot, and Branch coming down with the rebound ahead to Jones. Jones looking for his favorite position on that baseline. Going into paint, 13-footer coming up short. Coming down with the rebound, here come Basketball Tasmania. 7:10 left first quarter. If you're just tuning in, the Mighty Warriors dropped the last game, 65-47 in the varsity girls game.
I'm looking to see Prince Wakamoto here impose his will. He's the biggest man on the court. We'll see what he can do defensively and then offensively. Right there, affecting the shot of Sam Percival. Already a block shot for Wakamoto, knocking it out of bounds.
Minute 9 off the clock, no bucket to start. Corner 3 coming up short. Prince Wakamoto with a rebound for the Mighty Warriors. Manning to Jones. Jones cross court to Branch. Both teams working the ball around the perimeter. No turnovers yet. There he is. Jones coming up short. And Branch with the putback. And saving it from going out of bounds was Sam Percival.
Should have been a travel right there on Withers.
Nice take to the hole. Too hard. And James Lydon. No buckets in opening 2 minutes. Jones, 3. Too hard. Jones 0 for 3. And here come Mason Ling with a layup. And Basketball Tasmania.
Get out in transition. They draw first blood. And just like I said, Mason Ling 32. And then Yahama answers after a good pass down low. And we're back 2-2, just like that.
3. 2 Mighty Warriors fighting for the rebound. Rice Manning along with Prince Locomotive. Nice feed inside for Jones, and Prince draws the foul and headed to the free throw line.
And that's what I mean. Prince has a chance down low to really take over this game and be a presence down low. And he gets his first bucket, seeing if he can get it from the line here as well.
Prince converts on the free throw. Nice behind the back and put up by Parker, and it's good. It's a deep 2.
Impressive dribbling by Parker to find his shot, free himself up, create his own bucket. Good job by Parker.
Manning straight to the cup, and Manning with a floater.
He looked so smooth on his way to the basket, so comfortable. Nicely done. But then, of course, you have the defense falling asleep for the Warriors, and then Jones goaltending, count the basket for Mason Ling.
Ling. Six to 7.
And Yohama went up for that one, couldn't get it to fall. Ball goes out of bounds.
7 to 6. Mighty Warriors lead. As Oliver Freeland checks in for Basketball Tasmania. Withers.
Nearly a moving screen by Percival.
Withers for 3 and count it. First 3 of tonight's game belongs to Withers. Jones looking for help as he brings the ball up. Manning to Jones. Jones in the corner for 3. Too hard. Jones 0 for 4. That baseline is not hot for Jones tonight.
He's 0 for 4 to start this game. He's finding his shot. He's getting decent looks. He's just been on a cold streak recently.
Park over to Withers. Withers hands it off to Freeland. Percival with a screen. Drive it to the cup. Foul is on the floor. They say he's shooting 2. Nine to 7. He shot it from. It's 9 to 7.
All right, inbounding Warriors. Here's Rice Manning. Manning against Freeland. Now Wakamoto, they're passing it around. Manning looking for the shot. Has to back it off. Good defense by Freeland. Jones.
Jones getting a distance between the three-point line and the baseline and going up strong.
That's his first bucket. Good attempt by Amari Jones getting to the baseline. His jump shot isn't falling. He said, hey, I'll just go to the basket and get it that way. Turnover now.
Freeland with the turnover. He's trying to drive to the hole. Yamaha. Mighty Warriors. Jones, shots blocked. Right there to pick it up was Yamaha to Branch. Branch, off balance shot. Branch follows the no shot. Put back up and could not come down with it as Ronan Parker clears it out for Basketball Tasmania.
2-3 looks at it for Branch. Third time wasn't the charm as here come
Withers.
Basketball Tasmania.
As Christie was running back door. And so Aaron Brandon will check in the first time tonight. 2:32 left in the first. Got our first tie here. It's been back and forth so far. Basketball Tasmania jump out. Drew blood first, 2-0. The Mighty Warriors tied it up. Withers looking for help, goes up. Draws the fouls. It's going to be on Jones, Amari Jones. .225 left. Withers makes the first. %. first trip to the line as Withers will have a seat. And Jack Smith rocking a nice mullet.
And the number 90, it's a number you don't really see pretty often in basketball. 90, I like it. It's a good look.
Brands to Brandon. Brandon in that corner. Jones. Backdoor to Brandon.
Warriors playing small.
On a mismatch with Prince and Mason Ling down low. Jones takes it himself from 8 foot.
Good take by Jones.
Second tie.
Just being patient, finding his shot, getting a little close. Getting shots where he can square his body up and he's not fading away, adding to the difficulty.
Nice take for Mason Ling.
And Wakamoto vacated the middle of the floor that allowed Ling to get to the basket.
Rice Manning.
Quick feet by Rice. Able to take the defender off the dribble.
.121 left, first quarter, knotted at 13. It's our third tie in the first quarter. Christie over to left, 3 on the way, and fighting for it. Jones coming out with the rebound. 2 on 3, Jones splits. Jones finds Prince. Prince takes one too many steps for the officials.
It's only the second turnover, PD, for Mount Zion. Done a good job protecting the basketball. We got a really good game here. Start us off here, first quarter.
Jack Smith rifles into the corner. Freeland takes a bunny in the paint. Rice Manning looking to clear it out with 46 seconds as he brings it up. Manning kicks it to Brandon. Long for 3, count it.
Nice way to make your debut as a Mount Zion Warrior. First shot you take, first shot you make. Long range. A 3 for MZCA.
21 seconds left, trailing by 3. Close out the first quarter. Ronan Parker. Mason Ling can tie it with a 3, and you can count it. Shot does not count. We're tied at the end of 1, 16-16. Welcome back to Durham, North Carolina, tied at 16. We've had 4 ties in the first quarter. We're knotted at 16. Biggest lead for the Mighty Warriors, 7-4. Biggest lead for Basketball Tasmania, 13-11. PD Doors, Craig Green bringing you tip the horn coverage. 16-16.
So around the horn, Freeland, Withers. Baseline, take it up, Christie no. And Christie misses. Here come the Warriors. Bryce Long loses it out of bounds. Turnover number 3 for Mount Zion. It's going to be Basketball Tasmania's ball. And here comes Withers.
Freeland taking it to the cup and drops it off, and they'll move the ball around the perimeter for the best opportunity. Freeland from the corner, and it's raining threes.
Freeland had his toes clearly behind the line on that one. Rises up, drains it from three.
Mighty Warriors trying to answer back, and Long makes his 5th point.
He missed the first attempt. Ball found him again on the second try, and he got it to go.
Withers, high post.
There's
Freeland.
a screen by Percival.
3, it looked like he was fouled as Christie is kicked. Here comes Jones. Drops it off to Brandon and out of bounds.
Just a 4th turnover by Mount Zion, protecting the ball pretty good, I'd say. I mean, compared to Basketball Tasmania, it's not that great because Tasmania has just 1. But we've seen turnovers really, really dampen things for the Warriors, and tonight that has not been the case so much, as we've got a fairly even contest despite the visitors from Oceania up by a single point.
Weathers looking at a high screen by Percival. Weathers stops, 14-footer, and it's good.
Yeah, Rice Manning out there defending, lost his feet. That cleared the space for Withers to convert.
Long, high post, misses. Jones, back inside to Yamaha. Yamaha's baseline's cut off, and down by 3. Manning to Jones. Back out, Manning straight away.
And there's Rice Manning for 3. Knocks that down. 5th point of the
Weathers falling to the floor. Manages to get one off.
And you called it, PD, a high pace, a higher pace, faster pace being played. And looks like a foul will be called.
(23-21), 5:38 left. Into Jones, and Jones converts.
Jones again getting closer to the basket. That's paid dividends for him. His fadeaway, his mid-range shot wasn't really working. He decided to take his game to the basket. Got a couple of them to fall this time around.
Freeland from the corner. Correction, that was Jack Smith. Crashing the boards. Basketball Tasmania. Basketball Tasmania is getting the shots off from the perimeter. All knotted at 23. Our 6th tie here through the first half. Jones straight to the hole, and Yamaha with the putback.
Way to stay with it. Gather that offensive board.
Got a timeout. Basketball Tasmania will take it with them, 25-23. Mighty Warriors lead. Welcome back to Durham as we're trying to get the clock. We got 25-25 at our table. The score's 25-23, and put back. And long misses as Yamaha. Yamaha going to Jones on the inbounds pass. Jones. Reverse layup, and it's good.
Good up and under by Jones. Again, ever since he started going to the basket, Petey, he's now 3 of 5 from the field.
27-23, 3:55. Withers, mid-range jumper. Nice offensive board. Get block is Ronan Parker.
Good defense at the rim by Yahama. Also, Bryce Long in the area helping to affect the shot.
Withers will come in to Leiden. (27-23), 3:40 left. First half. Vernon Parker out to Withers. Percival with the screen. Withers splits. Mason Ling back to Withers. Withers for 3 for the left wing, and coming out with the rebound is Bryce Long. Mormon to Rice Manning for 3 for the right wing, and it's good.
As soon as Antoine Mormon got the ball, he knew exactly what to do. He swung it to his right, found Rice Manning wide open at the elbow for 3. At the wing, pardon.
7-point lead for the Mighty Warriors. Nice take by Parker. And we have a
offensive foul
on Ronan.
Only the second turnover by Basketball Tasmania, Petey. That's it. 2 turnovers in the first half. They've done a good job protecting the basketball. They hadn't really had too many negative possessions.
Mormon for 3.
Nice stroke, Antoine Mormon. First shot, takes it, makes it.
10-point lead.
Mighty Warriors found their groove. Basketball Tasmania getting cold here.
And then Leiden answers back. 33-26. Is within 7. Basketball Tasmania. Welcome back as the Mighty Warriors with the ball. With a 7-point lead is Jones. Kicks it to Yamaha. Yamaha curls around, kicks it. Mormon from the corner off the side of the backboard. And Yamaha pulls it back out for the Mighty Warriors. Jones baselines short. 1:54 left, 33-26. Telegraph the pass. Yamaha. 1-on-2. Up and under. It's good.
And a good job by Antoine Mormon there, who was surveying the defense, kept his dribble, kept his eyes up, saw where the defenders were going, and then he made his move.
26-35, 1:23 left. James Lyden drops it off, and it's off of the Mighty Warriors, out of bounds.
And again, Mount Zion reaping the benefits of cold shooting by Basketball Tasmania. Again, these kids traveled 25-plus hours to be here. It's not a small task by any stretch of the imagination.
Bryce Long. Long taking it in. Kiss off the glass, and it's good. Long with 7 points.
You can
11-point lead.
Coach Myron Reed was telling Long to swing it, but he saw something in that matchup. He thought he had a mismatch in his advantage.
Baseline was cut off, pushed out of bounds by Bryce Long.
And they'll tag Long with the foul.
So Will Christie check in. As they inbound at the missing lane. And Long with the steal. Long, 1-on-3, goes up and under, misses the layup. Ling, corner, free, that Weathers. And Parker, 14 seconds left, 37-26.
They can play for the final shot here, will they?
Does not connect on the three. Halftime, 37-26. Mighty Warriors lead. Welcome back to the Warriors Den as the Mighty Warriors lead the basketball Tasmania 37-26. In the first half, the Mighty Warriors shot 50%. Basketball Tasmania shot 38%. Mighty Warriors shot 67% from three. Basketball Tasmania with 23%. Mighty Warriors lead on the rebound side 16-10. Both teams with 4 turnovers apiece. The biggest lead for the Mighty Warriors, 11 for the basketball Tasmania. They led it by 3 as it is 21-18 on the made three. Petey Norris, Craig Green here. Best seat in the house here in Durham, North Carolina, as we're going to get the second half started here. Craig, Mighty Warriors come out hot in the first half, shooting 50%, but it was in the second quarter, because we went in the first quarter at the end of one with 4 ties in the first quarter. We've only got 2 ties in the second quarter, but the Mighty Warriors lead by 11.
They had a dominant second quarter, PD, outscoring Basketball Tasmania 21-10, and they were led by Rice Manning's prolific shooting from the field. Manning, going into the half, 10 points, PD, did a nice job to counteract the tag team of Ty Withers and Mason Ling for Basketball Tasmania. Withers finished the first half with 8 points, and Mason Ling finished the first half with 9 points to lead Basketball Tasmania. But again, a 10-point second quarter for the visitors from overseas is what led to this deficit becoming what it is, 37-26, as we get ready to start the second half of play, 45 seconds and counting. So again, want to thank everybody for tuning in on the World Sports Broadcasting Network and highlevelmedia.com. If you're on World Sports Broadcasting Network, we are Channel 10, broadcasting live around the world. I'm Craig Green with my broadcast partner, the play-by-play man, the voice of High Level Media, Mr. Petey Norris.
37-26, Mighty Warriors lead. Can they still shoot amazing from the perimeter and get away victorious here in the second half?
If you're Basketball Tasmania, you need to pick up the defensive intensity here. Got to force Mount Zion to make mistakes. If you're the Warriors, continue doing what you're doing. Get good looks, stay out of foul trouble, protect the basketball.
Nice pass, dump off by Prince. Off to Yamaha, and the Mighty Warriors make it 39-26, extend the lead.
There's Rice Manning forcing the action.
3-on-1, drops off Prince with a two-handed slam.
Look at that. If you're watching on World Sports Broadcasting Network, you just got a little razzle-dazzle as Manning off the glass, and the Prince flushes it home for the deuce, says thank you very much.
Jones with a second turnover, and the Mighty Warriors are on fire here in the second half. They open up on a 6-0 run, make it 43-26.
And a nice pass.
Third turnover
by Jones.
Cross court to Manning. Manning can ice it right here with a 3 and could not connect.
Came out hot here. That dunk off the glass got this gym off their feet. I almost stood up on that one.
Mighty Warriors on a 10-0 run dating back to the 1:07 mark in the first half. Manning looking for separation on Freeland. Freeland says, I'm not giving you a room. Drops it off, and we got a travel by who else but Amari Jones.
Jones kind of jab stepped and then started moving before he dribbled the basketball. That's what caused the travel. Good call by the referee.
Freeland kicks it. Withers, straightaway 3. The breeze from the down under come out.
Good awareness to gather the rebound by Christie to keep it in play.
Nice shake and bake on that line for Ronan Parker as he turns it over out of bounds.
10th turnover now by Basketball Tasmania. They have definitely gone cold as this lead has increased. It's a 6-0 run to begin the third quarter.
Prince with a high post. Mormon shaking and baking, going to Manning for 3 from the left wing. No, and Yamaha battling with a two-handed putback slam.
And this gym has lit up after that as Basketball Tasmania wants to talk it over. They're feeling the thunder from down under as Sharif Yamaha rises and flushes the deuce.
Mighty Warriors extend a lead to 19, 45-26 from down under. Welcome back as we had some popcorn spilled on the corner there. A great fan was able to clean it up for Basketball Tasmania. 3 from the corner, and you could counter for Ronan Parker.
That ends a long drought. Basketball Tasmania was really cold first half, Petey. 11 of 29 and 3 of 13 from beyond the arc.
No points in the last 4 minutes until that 3, and Mighty Warriors Prince with the turnover. Freeland. Stripped from behind by Manning. Ahead to Mormon. Up and under double clutch and one.
Way to absorb the contact by Antoine Mormon. Takes the contact from Withers. Finishes at the rim, and now he'll have a chance to not only get, he already took the bucket and the bruises. Now he's got a chance to add on top of it, get a third point, and gets a little soft roll to go.
48-29, back to a 19-point lead.
Looks like Smith and Percival coming back into the game. Can Basketball Tasmania string together a couple of good possessions for themselves?
One too many passes every time down the court. You need 2 or 3 passes, and that's it. You got to put a bucket up. Backdoor cutting, no one there.
Well, I see a lot of players also. They're getting congested in their movement away from the ball. He had 4 players in the same area. Caused a lot of confusion. Yeah, they were trying to run. Looks like they were trying to run a play over there, Petey. They had 4 players in one spot. They had Withers, Smith, and Percival all occupying one area. Looking like they got confused in terms of the off-ball motion.
Mormon to Manning. Back out to Jones. 4:25 left, third quarter. Jones looking for separation. Stops, 15-footer, flushes home.
That's Amari Jones' shot. That's his calling card. That mid-range fadeaway. Couldn't get it to fall earlier. Got it to go this time. And 2 straight threes by Ronan Parker. Could be heating up. Somebody's going to have to put a hand in the face of 23.
50-32. Ronan Parker playing great defense The Mighty Warriors bringing the ball up. Manning, runner, does not count, and here comes the whistle on Yamaha. Over the back.
Yeah, easy foul call for the referee as he jumped over the back, leaned over, kind of pushed the player out of the way in order to establish better position.
50-32. Ronan Parker, count it!
3 in a row for Parker. Again, I said somebody's going to put a hand in the face of 23. Everyone's failed to do that the last 3 attempts down the floor. Ronan Parker making the Warriors pay.
Great defense by Ronan Parker. Inside to Prince. And we have a travel by Prince as he's boxing down Percival.
It's turnover number 7 for the Warriors. Just came at a bad time. Now here comes Bryce Long, who has had a pretty good debut in a Warriors uniform. He's going to replace Rice Manning, who's had a nice first half. 10 points for Manning.
3 from the corner and could not connect. Jones with the rebound as it hovels off the rim. Jones stutter steps, top of the key, drives, puts up a shot, and here come Basketball Tasmania, trailing by 15 midway through the third. Turnover, Mormon. And we have a foul.
Tell you what athleticism by Mormon, who just got big at the right time, timed it perfectly, stole the ball in mid-flight. Nicely done.
Inside to Prince, and Prince cannot finish. Parker ahead to Withers. Withers trying to stutter step, top of the key. Kicks it to the right wing. Losing the ball is Ronan Parker. Ahead to Long. Long flushes it home.
Good concentration by Bryce Long to stay with it.
Stopping a 6-0 run by Basketball Tasmania. Falling out of bounds and puts up a shot as Jaden Lennon could not connect. 52-35, 17-point lead. Long does not get a shooter's roll.
Unlucky bounce there, in and out.
Long 3, in and out.
Oh.
Ronan Parker. And a timeout. Coach Marvin Reed does not like what he's seeing. Up by 17 and calls a timeout. .45 left, third quarter. Mighty Warriors lead 52-35. If you're watching us on highlevelmedianc.com, live from Durham, PD North's Craig Green. Long taking it straight to the hole and pulls it back out. Doesn't like the opportunity on the drive inside.
Good defense by Parker to make Long pick up the basketball.
Jones gets his offensive board and puts it back up.
Way to stay with it by Amari Jones. Active feet, active legs, able to hop up and get a second chance.
Ronan Parker with the green light, goes right side. Back into the paint. Parker, baby hook, and Prince. Counts it off.
2-3 zone by the Basketball Tasmania. Look at that little behind the back by Long. That's definitely an implement. Now looks more like a matchup zone as Christie's stepping out on Antoine Mormon.
Back out to Jones. 33 seconds left. Third quarter, Mighty Warriors with the ball and a turnover. And Basketball Tasmania gets a bucket.
And good anticipation by Christie to step in the lane, finds James Lyden, number 72, to convert that basket. Bucket that Basketball Tasmania definitely needed. 4 on the clock. What can Amari Jones do with it?
Drives, puts up an off-balance shot. End of 3, 54-37 for Durham. (54-37) started a fourth quarter here from Durham. Basketball Tasmania trails the Mighty Warriors as Ronan Parker with 3 threes and 9 points in the third quarter of the team's 11. Mighty Warriors outscore Basketball Tasmania 17-11 in the third. See if they get something together here in the fourth. They expect to win. Well, we can count it, put this in the books. Christie for 3 to start it off. Wraps around the rim.
Unlucky roll for Will Christie. Thought that was in.
Bryce Young, 17 feet straight away. Too hard. Yamaha back to Long. Long in the paint, taking on all 4. And Prince still cannot finish. Jones pulls it back out. Fresh set of Mighty Warriors. 4 opportunities. And he gets an and one.
Chance after chance after chance for the Warriors. They finally get it to fall. And looks like they will tag Percival with that foul. The Warriors in the third quarter, PD, shot 7 of 16 from the field.
Prince could not fall for Prince. Locomotive. Nice give and go is going straight to the hole and could not finish. Mason Ling. The rim is not in the favor of Basketball Tasmania. Long, straight up. And Jones extends the lead. 58-37, biggest lead. Mighty Warriors 21.
Tough take by Lyden off the glass with the left hand. But in the third quarter, PD, 7 of 16 from Mount Zion, 0 for 3 from three-point range. Basketball Tasmania, 4 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc. And yes, 17-11, third quarter for the Warriors. Looking to build on that and close the show here in the final 8.
Jones, nice spin in the paint. Coming out with the rebound is James Lyden. Lyden taking it straight up. And he'll head to the free throw line and shoot 2.
And Prince Wakamoto charged with his second. Can the Australians from Tasmania get A couple points here with the clock stopped, and the answer is no, as Leiden misses the first free throw. Here comes Rice Manning. Here comes Aaron Brandon into the game. Antoine Mormon, Amari Jones take a break. 6 minutes to go, PD. And can our visitors from down under make it a contest?
It's a cloudy day in Tasmania. The high of 60. Right now they stand at 55 degrees at 12:30 in the afternoon.
Well, right now it's ice cold in Basketball Tasmania, as they have a grand total of 13 points in the second half.
Manning, one more pass, given to Brandon. Brandon straight to the cup and puts up an off-balance shot.
A nice floater by Aaron Brandon. Good pass to find him. He was wide open. And again, the cold shooting continues as Christie misses from long range.
Brandon could not make the three. Coming down with the rebound is Leiden. .504 left. The Fidelity Investments money quarter. 6-2 run for the Warriors.
They've built a 21-point lead. They've been the more consistent team throughout this game. They haven't had too many peaks and valleys. They've been fairly consistent. As the first free throw is good by Leiden. The foul went against Prince Wakamoto, which is his third foul. First quarter, we're
at the end of one. You know, we have 4 ties in that first quarter, 2 in the second quarter. But midway through that second quarter, the Mighty Warriors closed out the second quarter on a 10-3 run to take a 11-point lead at halftime.
And it was led by the defense of the Mighty Warriors. They sprinkled in a little razzle-dazzle, that off the glass pass to the Prince to flush it home.
Mighty Warriors outscored Basketball Tasmania 21-10 in the second quarter. 3 from the corner. Still getting cold from the down under is Branch. Tends to get heated in Durham.
Defense to offense for the Warriors. They take it out in transition. This time it's Josh Branch who finishes. And look at the closeout now by Mount Zion. They're not giving much room to the shooters. Look at how he was out there to affect that shot by Christie.
62-41 as Rice Manning gets the signal from Coach Marvin Reed to walk it up.
It's been a great defensive effort and also good execution by Mount Zion. They haven't made too many mistakes at all. 9 turnovers the whole game. Good job, MZCA.
Connect. Brandon fouls Mason Ling. So Brandon picks up his first.
One telltale factor of this game, Petey, is rebounding. It's rebounding edge 30-19 in favor of Mount Zion.
Second chance opportunities also for the Mighty Warriors. With the 6'10" Prince Wakamoto. Making it a 19-point lead.
Will Basketball Tasmania press? Not so much. They just have Withers back there giving Rice Manning a hard time.
3:28 left.
Look at the battle down low between Percival and Prince Wakamoto.
It's Freeland, the far side, watching Branch and Brandon. This match down low is Mighty Warriors still cannot connect with it. Branch, left-hander, no. Brandon with the putback, and it's good.
Took him 4 attempts.
64-43.
Calling a push on Brandon. Getting very close to the bonus. But it may not matter because, again, it's a 21-point lead for the home side in this friendly matchup.
Mari Jones checks in for Brandon. To the corner for Withers. No, and Jones loses the rebound. 3 coming up for Ronan Parker.
He picked up where he left off in the third quarter. Withers missed his first attempt. Ronan got his. That's his 4th 3 of the second half.
And Ronan Parker is on Prince. Trying to size him up. Branch from the left wing. And Craig, that could seal the deal.
I think it did seal the deal, PD. It's a 21-point lead with 2 minutes to go. It's summertime in Australia, but for them it's super cold here as a three-pointer is good and a foul by Wakamoto on Mason Ling. Never want to foul a three-point shooter, especially don't let him make the shot. That's 4 fouls on Prince Wakamoto.
4 on Prince. Prince with 4 fouls converts a 4-point play. Just like that, we're back to 17.
But with no shot clock, PD, advantage Mount Zion. They do not have to shoot this basketball again if they can play stable enough offense as they turn the basketball over. 10 turnovers by the Warriors. 15 for Basketball Tasmania.
47 left. Ronan Parker, mid-range jumper, flat. As Branch tries his 3 and could not connect. And here come basketball Tasmania within 15. With just 65 seconds left, Craig got a timeout, 67-52. (67-52) with 67 seconds left. Bringing the coverage from Durham, North Carolina. PD North's Craig Green here inside the Warriors' den.
Final minute of play, PD, and Coach Marvin Reed should be pretty happy. I mean, you know, he's never satisfied completely, but his team responded, played really consistent basketball, and it looks like they're going to cruise to a nice victory.
67-52 as Internet's lagging inside the Warriors' den. Ronan Parker for the corner for 3.
12-point lead, 20 seconds to go. That's going to pretty much do it. But it was good to have our friends here from down under, Basketball Tasmania. Foul down low. That will stop play with 16.2 to go as Bryce Long called for the foul. It's his 3rd. But again, PD, it was great to have our friends from down under here. Hopefully they enjoyed their tour of the Bull City. They had a really good showing all 3 games. Really impressive. These kids have a lot of potential, and hope they stick with basketball because, basketball could lead to you living your dreams.
3 and it counted as the Mighty Warriors defeat the Basketball of Tasmania 67-58. We're going to come right back here with stats, facts, and figures after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Durham, North Carolina, as the Mighty Warriors win 2 of the 3 games, both of the boys' games. The Mighty Warriors defeated the basketball Tasmanian team from Tasmania, Australia. From the Down Under, mates, it's been a great night here in Durham as the Mighty Warriors pick up 2 of 3 wins. The Mighty Warriors, Lady Mighty Warriors, were defeated 65-47, but the varsity boys defeated the basketball Tasmanian 67-58. Take a look at the inside the box scores for the Mighty Warriors. They shot 43%, 29 for 67. They shot 5 for 12 from 3 for 42%. 34 rebounds for the Mighty Warriors. 10 turnovers. Biggest lead was 21. You take a look at our friends from Australia shooting 40%. 21 for 52. Shot 10 for 29 for 34%. 22 rebounds, 15 turnovers, and the biggest lead for them were 3. The Mighty Warriors defeated basketball Tasmania 67-58. Craig, you got the final box scores.
For basketball Tasmania, they were led by Ronan Parker, 18 points. He hit 5 3-pointers to get there. Mason Ling, 17 points, followed by James Lydon with 9, Ty Withers with 8, Will Christie 4, Oliver Freeland had 3 points. For the victorious Mighty Warriors of Mount Zion right here in the Bull City, they were led by a conscious effort of 4 players in double figures, PD. They had Amari Jones with 12, Rice Manning, Antoine Mormon, and Sharif Yahama all had 10 points. Prince Wakamoto scored 5, Bryce Long in his debut as a Mighty Warrior 7, and also Aaron Brandon had 6 for the victorious Mighty Warriors, who scored 30 points in the second half, were outscored 32-30 by basketball Tasmania, who tried to make a contest of it after falling behind 37-26 at the half. But too much Mighty Warriors. They were too consistent. They were able to exercise and play their game the way they wanted to the best efforts of basketball Tasmania. They went too cold for too long, weren't able to keep up. And as you said, 2 out of 3 goes to MZCA right here in Durham.
Yeah, Craig, just a great night for basketball here. A way to start the weekend for the Mighty Warriors and basketball Tasmania, as they'll continue the trip across the states and play multiple games in the summertime down in the Down Under. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on multiple networks tonight, just to make sure we get across to all the fans across the world. I want to thank you, Craig, again for tuning in with us and setting best seat in the house, as they say, courtside here in the Mighty Warriors Den. Again, once again, the final score from the Warriors Den, 67-58 on behalf of High Level Media. And you, the fans, the officials for tonight's game, and all the student athletes have participated. The final score from the Warriors Den, 67-58. The Mighty Warriors improved to 6-4 on the season. Next up for the Mighty Warriors, Tuesday night, we'll have it right here on High Level Media NC and also through other networks. They match up with the Durham Charter Lions right here Tuesday night at 6:30. You can find me and Craig right here courtside inside the Warriors Den. Good night and God bless from Durham, North Carolina.